I don't really have a new vlog for this week, so I decided to do a Q&A. I posted on my Instagram saying, ask me anything, and here it is. Here's a question.
I don't know who I am.
Okay, let's look at these. Your favorite hobby. Do I have any hobbies? Like, I don't know. My hobbies is watching YouTube videos and trying to learn more. God, I'm such a nerd. What made you start doing YouTube? I can just be myself. I love that. I don't have to hide behind a filter. And I feel like YouTube is the perfect platform to do that. It's a platform where people get to know you more other than just the polished that you put on a scrolling timeline. What would you be if you wasn't a YouTuber? I would be working for people, and that's exactly why I started YouTube. I did not want to work for people anymore. It makes me so upset after I'm done editing a video for a client and they want to change something. It just doesn't make sense to me. I understand that you have to cater to your client, but it makes me so upset to make changes that I absolutely don't agree with. And that happened multiple times when I was doing films for people. I didn't want to make changes. I thought it was good based on my perspective. I love the control of having the final cut. Like this video, for example, no one is telling me what to cut. I make that decision myself. And that is so beautiful to me. And that is why I started, sorry, I had to swallow, YouTube. We want a new video. That's not really a question, but isn't this a new video? What city you want to live in? I would love to be always changing cities, to be honest. As of right now, I'm at the East Coast, but maybe next summer I can be in Atlanta, and maybe after that I can be in Austin and in Denver. I just want to be switching it around, absorbing as much of the culture from every single city in the US as possible. Cause at the end of the day, YOLO. Even though that sounds cliche, it's for real. I'm gonna do what the f I wanna do. No doubt about it. Do you still jack? I get these questions because I created a video about pretty much that, you know? I made a video about stopping that, and I gave my explanations, and people till today ask me if I'm on NoFap. So I still do practice NoFap. I do, however, have a girlfriend, so that kind of changes things a little bit, if you know what I mean. But if I were single, I would be on NoFap and just literally focused on my work, because there's no bigger drive than you withholding that sexual power and harnessing it into something that you're creating. I'm telling you, that's life down there, and you can transcend that energy and put it into something amazing. So if you're curious about experiencing that, I highly suggest you practice. Why not? If you don't believe it, try it. And if you try it and still don't believe it, then okay, keep doing you. I'm not here to judge anyone. How do you get so creative? To be honest with you, I think Mary Jane helps me a lot, not gonna lie. What else? For some reason, and I'm so jealous for other people that could do this, I can't sit down and try to think of something. Maybe I could if I'm writing. Yeah, when I'm writing like a story for a skit or something, then yeah, I can do it. But to sit there and originate an idea, like, I can't do that. It has to come from something real that happened in my life. A conversation with someone, me witnessing someone else, me seeing a piece of content on television. Every little thing can inspire an idea that can be manifested into a project. And that's what I try to do with my comedy skits. Try to grab relatable moments that happens in relationships, point out what I see funny in that. And that's about it. That's literally how I get creative. How is it like leaving LA, and do you think that's a good decision? I moved to Delaware, and like, I think it's pretty unique because I'm paying mad cheap for rent, and I love the fact that there's no sales tax on anything you buy. So I'm having lots of fun on Amazon. As of right now, I'm just gonna try to keep my expenses low and try to put my money somewhere else, somewhere that can make me a lot more in the future than me depending on my job in order to make an income. I want the money to work for me and not me work for the money. And I suggest everybody to keep their expenses low because you never know what's around the corner. We could have another economic collapse. Who knows? Will you marry me? Like I'm gonna marry a complete stranger if I wasn't taken. How do you handle Nick? I don't. I try to avoid Nick at all times because he has his ways of becoming annoying. He's good just sporadically, bits by bits. If you constantly have a Nick in your life, it's going to drain you. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. So I try to handle my friend Nick as little as possible. How old are you? I'm actually turning 30 this year. Can you believe it? My birthday's in May, but still, I only have a couple of months. Not even. My 20s is over, is gone. There is no more. Why ain't your fan following growing? I think it's because I stopped doing comedy skits. That's what I kind of got known for in the social media world. And now I'm venturing into YouTube more of like documentation type of stuff. I just don't feel like people are resonating with it yet. People only start caring after everybody else cares. What is 1 + 1? Hold on. Siri, what's 1 + 1? It's 2. Your acting is amazing, so why the Hollywood didn't give a role? I've actually never gone to an audition or even got acting classes. Maybe I could have been in a movie by now, who knows? I just don't try to be. I much rather be owning my own content than me being hired to do someone else's work. Everybody's different, but that's just me. What should I do to become optimism? What's optimism? Optimistic. I think that's what he meant. Holy I don't know. I'm really trying here, guys. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like everything's going to and other times I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I want to do everything. Where do you see or think you'll be in the next 5 years? Hopefully with 5 million subscribers on YouTube. What the have I become? But honestly though, even like if I don't get to that level, I would love to be able to just do this. This is the best job ever, bro. You're just literally filming your life and you can make a living. Like how many times have you not said that you and your friends should have a reality TV show? I love the fact that I can document my experience with the world and therefore people are interested, and with the attention it can become advertisable. You see where my mind goes? If you travel to other than your country, where would it be? Probably New Zealand or Australia. For some reason, I feel like those people are at peace with the world. They're isolated. Maybe Hawaii. How to get a girlfriend? Don't try. Every time you try, it doesn't go as planned because you're not letting water flow. Think about that. Water is gonna do this. You're blocking the water. It's going to happen. Let it happen. Open yourself up to the universe, and universe will throw up on your face. That's what I live by. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. Maybe I can keep this up and do more of these Q&As. I think it's pretty cool. I get to be myself. It's also a good excuse to not have to produce anything outside of here. I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna vlog, but I do think these types of videos are pretty important. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. That's all I ask for. It'll actually help me grow. It'll get this video recommended to more people. And that's what I'm trying to do, is get like-minded people, form a community, and then therefore, I don't know what that means, but thanks guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.